Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new pair of Oakleys that I recently picked up. I actually had the opportunity to visit Oakley's headquarters at One Icon Foothill Ranch in California recently, and while I was there I actually picked up a couple of pairs, and this is one of the ones that I picked up. I've actually had my eye on this pair since it was released. I was just waiting for the right time to pick it up. I knew I was going to do it, but I was just waiting for the right time, and what better time to do it than while I was there. So this is and I'll show you guys here the side of it. This is the Houston, but this is a particular one. This is actually the Kylian Mbappe Signature Series Houston. It is coming in a prism 24 karat polarized lens with navy transparent blue frame. So you guys can see right there. So this particular one, because it's a signature series, it actually has this really nice sleeve right here, and it's got, and I'm not sure if I'm holding it the right way for his signature, but this is Kylian Mbappe's signature. And if you guys don't know who that is, he's actually a French soccer player. That's pretty much all I know about him. But obviously he, I'm going to assume that he is sponsored by Oakley, since he's got a couple different pairs by them. I know he's got, this must be like one of his favorite pairs, because he's got another Houston in another colorway as well. Didn't really like that colorway too much, but when I saw this one, I immediately fell in love with it, and I knew I was going to eventually pick it up. So let's go ahead and open up the box so we can take a look at it. Let's see if there's anything different inside. Nope, this is typical paperwork, so we'll set that off to the side there. And here it is. So first things first, the microfiber bag, really, really nice there. It has, I don't know if that's his initials or what it is, but obviously this is his signature there. So I do like the contrast between the blue background with the black lettering and then the gold. I think that looks really, really awesome, especially because it does match the eyewear very, very nicely. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. And here they are. We'll take off the little plastic here. So I don't know if the camera right now is doing it any justice, but in real life, they look really, really cool. Now, as I mentioned, this particular frame is navy and transparent blue, and that is because this is the new variation of the Houston model. I do have a video of the original models that came out, which was one piece on the frame. So if you guys are interested, I can link that so you guys can check it out so you can see the difference. These new variations of the Houston frame are actually two pieces. So you have the top of the frame is one piece, and then the bottom portion right here is another piece. And that is where the navy, which is the darker portion at the top here, and then the transparent blue come into play right there. So let me go ahead and open up the stems here so you guys can take a look at that and check it out. It just looks so, so awesome. I like how the transparent blue right here transfers over to the side of the stem right here. So you have the transparent portion here, and then it transfers over here, and then you have this other section in the back with that trigger stem that is this kind of transparent gold as well. So I always like it when Oakley kind of puts thought into how the frame kind of comes together with the different view looks and colors and stuff like that. And I think this is one of the best examples of that. Just how they went, they could have gone with the navy all the way through here, but just because they were going to make this portion in transparent, the fact that they decided to follow the transparency from the bottom here through the side right here is really, really awesome. And then you have the plate right here, which the Houstons do have, but that actually has, and it's relief, so you can actually feel it, the same kind of initials that the microfiber bag here has, that you see in the sleeve here as well. And then you have that, it's almost a cutout right there. So the icon itself is cut out, and what you're seeing is not a blue icon. You're actually seeing the transparent from the frame kind of coming through that cutout. So really, really cool. And then the fact that they paired it with a really, really awesome lens. This is the Prism 24K polarized lenses. Again, I think they did an awesome job in pairing this. Sometimes what you'll see is the frame will look really cool, and then they'll throw in like a pair of black lenses or gray lenses or something like that. But just the fact that they threw in those 24K Prism polarized lenses to match the gold on the side right here, and then the kind of transparent gold on the back there, Really, really awesome. Obviously, because this is the signature pair, you do have his signature at the very top right there, so that makes it extra nice. So all in all, it's a really, really cool looking frame. Now you do have rubber nose bombs right here, so that's going to help it stay in place. And then the fact that you do have the trigger stems on here, they makes it look really, really cool. Again, as I mentioned, when I first saw this pair, I immediately fell in love with it. Not just because of the way that the pair looks, because I do like the way that the Houstons look, but just the colorway. The colorway is what sold me. They did a really awesome job in combining the gold and the blues and the different shades of the blue and the different shades of the gold also, because the gold, you know, on the lens right here, it's a pretty dark lens. It's 11% transmission rate, so it's a really dark lens, great for you know, bright sunny days. But then you have this kind of faded or transparent gold portion back here. Really, really awesome. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around so I can put these on so you guys can see what they look like on me. All right, guys, so I'm hoping with the camera turned around, this is gonna do this color on the frame and the lenses a little bit more justice. So let me go ahead and put these on. So here they are. Really, really awesome pair. I do like the way that the Houstons look, just because it does have that kind of retro look in the front right here. But then when you get to the sides with that trigger stem, it looks very futuristic as well. But the colorway of this pair is exactly what sold me on them, and I think they did a really, really awesome job. I like the color combination of blue and gold. I think those two colors go well together, and then just the fact that they were able to meld it with, you know, the little accents on the side right here, the bottom being transparent with the back here being transparent, but then the top being you know, just a regular navy frame. Really, really awesome. So let me get a little closer here so you guys can see that the Prism 24K polarized lens, it is a great lens. Again, for bright sunny days, it's going to be really awesome. 11% transmission, which means it's a fairly dark lens. So these are perfect for driving, for hanging out, you know, going to the beach and things like that. They're going to do really, really awesome. Now, they are a little bit flat. You don't have a lot of wrap to these, so there is going to be some gap right here on the sides. Again, it's just the nature of this particular frame and what it is more suited to use for. It's a lifestyle frame, but you do have the rubber nose bombs, so it's not going to slide, you know, down on your nose. So if you do end up using them and you're sweating and stuff like that, you're not going to have to worry about them. But it's not a sport specific frame like something else that you might want to use for those. But again, for hanging out, driving, you know, just walking around and stuff like that, this is a perfect pair for that. And again, the really awesome microfiber bag that they came out with to match the pair, I think it does a really, really good job. I like the fact that they also transitioned the look of the frame and all that onto that sleeve, because again, it's just to set it aside from a regular pair, a regular black box that a regular pair would come in. So this is a really, really awesome pair, and I think if you guys like it, I would definitely go out there and check it out. Maybe pick it up for yourselves, because it's one of those pairs, because it's a signature series. It might not be around for too long. The Houston frame is, but this particular colorway, you might not find it. You know, it might be one of those things that once it sells out, they might just not make it anymore. So there it is. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the Kylian Mbappe Signature Series Houston. This is a very special pair for me because I actually did pick it up at Foothill Ranch at One Icon. So obviously I'm going to treasure it because of that, but it's a really, really awesome looking pair. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.